What if we took what we do for Delta and we took it to the world?
A lot of people do flying as a hobby. We get to do it as our job.
Delta prides itself in having such great pilot trainers, and it pays off.
It started back in DGS, Delta Global Services, which was another wholly owned subsidiary here at Delta. And in 2017, I was actually in executive leadership at DGS, and Delta decided to sell the company.
And the one division that Delta wanted to make sure it did not sell was a pilot training services division.
Back in the day, basically it was totally self-contained within Delta Airlines. We never had any customers anywhere else.
We have this small but special group of employees in the pilot training services division, and we had to decide, what do we do with them?
The Delta leadership decided the best result was to stand up a new subsidiary.
We went from a marathon of about 45 days we had to stand up this company. This started sometime just before Thanksgiving, and we had to have this company launched January the 1st, 2019.
That switch over from DGS to DPS, I thought went very smoothly. The only thing that changed was the picture on the badge.
We came up with Delta Professional Services with the acronym of DPS.
Our model is very simple. Perfect it at Delta and then sell it to the rest of the world.
And we got some really good customers, and I think that was kind of the nucleus where they said, we can do this across a bunch of airplanes with a bunch of companies.
Just to see what Mark's been able to do as the president, how he reimagined this company and have brought it to the forefront of what it is now. I could not have imagined that it was going to be this great.
It was like they was passing the baton. Each leader that came into that position was taking it to another level.
It takes a village. That I think that the airline industry is the most complex industry out there.
I remember I had somebody tell me one time, it's not what you retire from, it's what you retire to.
There were just some tremendous pilots that quickly transitioned from retiring from Delta to working for DPS.
We hired 194 people last year. We have seen our instruction services group grow to be over, 10 clients that we work with outside of Delta, whether it be in the instruction services or in some of our wet training.
We have some really heavy hitters from the industry, and our folks are widely known in this industry. They can go in any room, in any conference, and make an impression on behalf of DPS.
For the pilots in our class to see the resources that are available to them literally at their fingertip, at the click of a mic in the cockpit. They have access to this huge space of all these different aspects.
The DPS ATP CTP course was my first exposure of commercial aviation. Even though there are some similarities in aviation, both military going commercial, there's a lot of differences, especially being a single seat aviator, that I was not used to, that the ATP CTP course kind of put in perspective for me and let me know what to get ready for.
It's obviously world class here. It's a world class airline with support and facilities and simulators. It's the top of the pyramid.
I think that's what keeps these students sending their friends to us over and over again, is they just felt so cared for when they were here, but they also felt the love that these instructors, that these DPS instructors had for their careers.
We wanted something that represents our values and defines who we are here at DPS and our employees. So that's where the new logo, the overall refreshed brand aesthetic, tagline, everything came from.
Today we have people training in Miami, here in Atlanta, Memphis, out in Honolulu, soon to be in Salt Lake City. We're in Orlando.
So we updated our tagline to the Premier Flight Training and Standards Company to kind of represent our expanded scope.
For us to get in with these companies and to be a vital part of their mission and their plan and their strategy. And so as we do that, we do feel we are the premier flight training and standards company there is.
We chose the retro wing design to kind of represent our history in aviation. The letters on the inside kind of intersect the DP and S to show our company's core values of collaboration.
Sky's the limit on ATP, CTP, I think, because it's a federally mandated program that all the pilots have to go through, and we've kind of got in the market early on it.
I absolutely see exponential growth, continued growth in the instructor ranks, continued innovation, being able to branch out and support other clients, being able to go internationally.
We've outgrown one place. We've had to grow to a new place. We outgrew that, knocked down a wall. We've already started to outgrow that, so who knows what's next.
Speaking with Mark and talking about the core values of the company, he has the thing that he says about grab an oar.
Our company is where we are today because of the people that took a chance to stick around and grow this thing, and I am just humbled to lead this organization and very grateful to those founders. As long as we continue to do the right thing and do it well, I think we'll continue to go.